You can kind of see where this is going. I'll run through some more. Zoning codes, land use regulations, those are, different communities have different words for what they call those. But again, they get revised every number of years. They really define what your community is going to look like, and you got to make the changes. I mentioned this yesterday. If you're only going to make one change in your zoning codes and your land use regulations, is never put parking between a building and a street, for example. Put the parking next to it, above it, below it, behind it, but let buildings define streets, not cars. That will define your community, whether it's going to be bike or pedestrian friendly. It'll define the speed. It'll define an expectation of whether they're there, and whatever the expectations are, that's the kind of community we create. Again, this is not a topic on the details, but the point, it's just an example of the kind of thing that you want to institutionalize so you automatically get the right outcomes. By the way, every community in America has a throwaway street, throwaway architecture, throwaway street, right? It's a junky street with strip development on both sides. All the buildings are meant to last maybe 10 years, 15 years, something like that. The good news is that they get rebuilt all the time. So if you simply get your guidelines in place, over time with no money, you can get dramatically different outcomes. Number 5, in terms of institutionalization, and this became big with the bike folks, is just focusing on things like maintenance. How often do your bike lanes get swept? How do you build it into the schedule? Again, if you have to follow the grumpy phone call, would you please sweep our bike lane because there's glass on it, it's very inefficient to sort of chase the pothole, chase the glass. But if you can institutionalize it in a way so it happens automatically, those are the things that make a very, very big difference. Number 6,